Embark on a historical journey as we unravel the tales of resilience and evolution within the Israeli Defense Forces and the Russian Army. From the early foundations of the IDF rooted in the birth of Israel to the historical context influencing the Russian Army's development. So, which army is greater than the other? Let's find out. So first, let's look at the Israel Defense Forces. The Israel Defense Forces, also known as Tzahal, is Israel's national military, comprising the ground forces, air force, and navy. Established on May 26, 1948, at the directive of David Ben-Gurion, the IDF integrated existing paramilitaries, Haganah, Irgun, and Lehi into a conscript military. It operates as the exclusive military wing of Israel's security apparatus, participating in all armed conflicts since the nation's declaration of independence. The Chief of the General Staff, under the Israeli Defense Minister, leads the IDF, reflecting its integral role in safeguarding Israel's sovereignty. The Israel Defense Forces boasts a unique rank structure, unifying ranks across all services including the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Rooted in the paramilitary Haganah from the Mandate period, these ranks showcase a historical legacy. At the top, the Chief of General Staff holds the title of Rav Aluf, equivalent to a lieutenant general in other militaries. The Aluf signifies a commanding general of a branch, be it the ground force, air force, or navy, holding the rank of major general. Tat Aluf represents a brigadier general, commanding a specific arm of service. Moving to field grade officers, Aluf Mishneh serves as an executive officer of a division, equivalent to a colonel. Sgan Aluf holds the rank of lieutenant colonel, functioning as the executive officer of a brigade or battalion. Rav Seren operates as a battalion executive officer with the rank of major. In the junior officer category, Seren is a company battery commander, akin to a captain in NATO. Segan Rishon is a lieutenant and Segan Mishneh is a second lieutenant. Non-commissioned officers include Rav Nagad, the chief warrant officer, and Rav Nagad Mishneh, the warrant officer. Rav Samal Bahir serves as the command sergeant major, while Rav Samal Mitkadem is the sergeant major. Rav Samal Rishon holds the rank of master sergeant, and Rav Samal is a sergeant first class. In the enlisted ranks, Samal Rishon is a staff sergeant, Samal is a sergeant, Rav Turai is a corporal, and Turai is a private E2 or private. Distinct academic officer ranks include Katzin Akademai Bakir as the senior academic officer and Katzin Miktsui Akademai as the professional academic officer. The IDF's rank structure encapsulates its historical roots, offering a compact and organized system reflecting the nation's military evolution and resilience. Now, it's time to look into the ranks of the great Russian Armed Forces. The Russian Armed Forces, ranking 5th globally in active duty personnel, comprise 1.15 million members and 2 million reserves, comprising the ground forces, Navy, aerospace forces, strategic rocket forces, and airborne forces, with an added Special Operations Forces command of around 1,000 personnel. They are directly overseen by the Security Council of Russia. These forces, integral to national defense, align with other entities like the Border Guard, National Guard, and various security and emergency services under Russian law, collectively safeguarding the nation's security and interests. The Russian Armed Forces exhibit a tiered officer structure across its 3 branches: Army, Navy, and Aerospace. Officer progression begins with officer cadets, denoted by a K insignia during training. Junior lieutenants lead enlisted officers, while second lieutenants choose specialities. First lieutenants lead junior counterparts, studying for master's degrees. Captains pursue master's degrees, preparing for higher commands. Majors lead Army platoons, fleet captains manage ships, and aerospace majors handle Air Force and cosmonaut functions. Lieutenant colonels make high command decisions, fostering career advancements. Colonels undergo command courses and lead bases or fleets. Major generals manage smaller bases, and countering admirals oversee fleets. Lieutenant generals handle medium bases, vice admirals lead large bases. Colonel generals oversee large bases, while admirals command Russian fleets. The apex ranks include the General of the Army overseeing the entire Army, the Fleet Admiral managing all 7 fleets, and the Army General in charge of the Aerospace Force. The Marshal of the Russian Federation, a promoted general of the Army, commands all armed forces, encompassing the Army, Navy, and aerospace, with potential oversight of coastal troops, naval infantry, strategic missile troops, and airborne troops, extending even to special operations forces during wartime. This hierarchical structure delineates the diverse roles and responsibilities within the formidable Russian armed forces.